Brendan,
Yes.
we've crushed the bridge.
We crushed the bridge.
We've crushed the bridge.
We crushed the bridge. I like how you went for a voice because you messed up the word.
How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down?
There's
like
always a song.
London. London.
I'm just going to sit here.
London. You're going down like. Welcome to BJ in the Morning. I'm Juan.
And I'm Brendan.
And this is episode 26
Holy cow.
of BJ in the Morning.
I like that we kind of stopped numbering the episodes like live, like when we record them. And then we hit 25 and we're like,
hey, we've crossed the bridge.
We did, as you said in the beginning.
We've crushed the bridge.
We crushed the bridge.
And my microphone stand is broke.
Oh,
So sorry if I sound weird.
There's always something.
It's always something. Time to upgrade.
Time to upgrade. We have reached the milestone, so I think we need to treat ourselves 2023 style.
So if you want to send some money over to my Venmo or Cash App.
We don't need it.
Anyways.
The last episode we were begging for follows. We don't need to do it on this one too.
Go ahead and join our Patreon. It's $800 a week.
And you know what you get?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You just subscribe to a Patreon.
Yeah, that's it.
Congratulations.
You helped.
You helped.
You helped out.
You did it.
Dude, Patreon's such a weird concept to me. Like, I don't know. Someone told me that we should get a Patreon going.
Who told you?
Just someone who listens to the podcast.
Uh-huh.
And I am like, what would we even do on like a subscription based kind of thing like that, you know? It's just seems weird to me.
I mean, you could do exclusive episodes.
Is that something you think people would be into?
I don't know.
It's
not up to me.
It's not up to me.
I mean, it is up to us.
At the end of the day, yeah.
But it really is up to whoever's going to subscribe.
For real. So, you know, if there's anything else we need to do for your love and affection.
Yeah. Exclusive episodes, free merch.
Free merch.
Or like
discounted merch?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
We can barely afford free merch for ourselves.
We could do videos like that are not the podcast, but that's what like the YouTube is going to be for.
Yeah, right?
Right?
But yeah, if you haven't followed us on YouTube,
it's all going to be for free.
There's tons of stuff over on YouTube, and there's going to be more stuff eventually.
Hopefully. One day.
Someday.
We'll do it. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
We got a lot of shit planned.
We wanted to get to 25 before we did even more shit.
Wanted to make sure that we were serious.
I think we're serious at this point.
We're serious.
How many episodes have we recorded this 1 week?
Yeah, a lot.
It's been a lot.
Let's not talk about it though.
I just think it's fun. Like, but Juan, I was thinking, pretty recently, I was like going through our descriptions and everything on like the YouTube, which you should follow us on, and you know, like Spotify, which you should follow us on.
Yep.
So one of the sentences in there is about how we've turned 30, and we're kind of navigating the waters of being adults.
Yeah.
And I wanted to start this episode off with like talking a little bit about us being millennials.
Right.
We might be a little bit behind on some of the trends these days.
The trends and the lingo.
But we had a lot of weird trends and words that we used back in the day.
Yeah.
That some might say are cringy now. So I wanted us to like kind of just take a trip back down memory lane.
Right.
To when we were high schoolers. During this time, what do you think some of the most cringy shit we did was? I have one for me.
What is it?
How I always dyed my hair black and straightened it because it was long. That seems pretty cringy for the emo culture vibe. Check.
There was a time, I want to say junior year, I wore sunglasses all day, every day.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
You had like the big like aviator style ones, I'm pretty sure. And I wore the like gross neon fucking like pink and green sunglasses that I got at like Hot Topic and Zoomies.
Yeah. Even in school, I would wear my fucking sunglasses.
But like, why?
In class.
Why did we do this?
I just thought it was cool.
You thought it was sick, dude. Freaking dope.
I wanted to be different.
But we weren't. Because everyone was doing this.
Yeah.
I also remember the beanie thing. Do you remember the beanies?
Half on the head.
Yeah, just hanging off the back.
Yeah. Another one is wearing headphones all day.
Even if you weren't listening to music.
Yeah, just having your headphones dangling from your shirt.
Because we
or
always
like in your ear.
We always tucked our corded headphones in your shirt.
Underneath your shirt.
Did you ever do the hoodie thing where you put one earbud up your sleeve and you would just sit in class with your like just resting your head on your hand so you could listen to music?
I would just wear the headphones.
I
didn't give a fuck, dude. I had my sunglasses, I had my phones, dude.
But there's one thing that a lot of us did in our friend group that you didn't do, which was the skinny jeans and band tees. Also the name of a playlist that I made for our high school days. But we wore a lot of skinny jeans, a lot of like skinny band tees, you know, like the slim fits.
Some of the people in our group even wore girl jeans.
Yeah, just straight up, just girl
straight
pants.
up girl pants.
Or do you remember like the amount of candy? And by candy, I mean the bracelets.
Oh,
the beaded bracelets.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that in our friend group.
What about the bracelets that would like hook around like that?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The black ones?
Yeah.
I had a pair of those.
Ooh, another bracelet choice that is pretty iconic. Is the I Heart Boobies bracelets.
Oh, yeah.
I wore mine so much in high school that I had a rash underneath it. Like, gross. I know, right? But I did it.
I wore bracelets like up to here.
Like 4 inches up from your wrist.
Yeah. So from my wrist like to the middle of my forearm.
Yeah.
And I had I Heart Boobies. I had Ask Alexandria one.
Yep. The big rubber band bracelets. Yeah.
The thick one. And then I would have on each arm like one of the rosary bracelets with like the saints on it and stuff like that. And then you remember the bracelets that were like shapes? I don't remember what they were called. Crazy bands. And I had like dinosaurs or something, and they were like, dude, I just wore a shit ton of bracelets.
Yeah.
All the time.
We did a lot of stupid stuff back then. Like,
and I never really accepted the fact that I was like an emo kid.
Yeah.
So like I would hang out with the emo kids, listen to the emo music, but like still wore polo shirts and like Guess jeans.
I still picture I like if I think about you from high school, the first image in my head is the big sunglasses, that blue polo shirt you always wore with the collar popped, and then you'd have a white shirt underneath, and then jeans, and I can't remember your shoes at all, but I'm pretty sure it was Nikes. Yeah. Nikes.
And belt buckles.
Big old belt buckles.
A big old belt buckle. I had a plethora of belt buckles.
Just one for every occasion?
Dude, literally. I had the belt buckle. I had one that looked like a radio.
I remember that one.
Stereo. A boombox, actually.
It was huge.
Huge. It was probably literally this big, dude. Like 4 or 5 inches long.
You think that's 4 or 5 inches? All right.
I had a whiteboard one.
I remember that. On. We used to draw like stupid pictures on it.
Yeah. I had
not while you were wearing it. Sometimes while you were wearing it.
My first one was a Cadillac.
I remember that one too, yeah.
What else? I think I had the Hellboy symbol thing. I had so many.
And
I think I had one that lit up and you can write whatever you wanted on it.
On your little, like, you had to, like, type it in weird or something.
Yeah, it was just like a little LCD screen.
Yeah, so dumb.
I had so many belt buckles.
See, I wasn't a belt dude. You know, like, there was studded belts were a big thing. The white belts, you had a white belt, right? Like,
no, mine was black studded belt.
Right. I know the white studded belts were a big deal.
Or the checker print ones.
Checkers. I always, like, my whole thing was, like I said, just the skinniest jeans I could find. The knees had to be slightly ripped. And then I wore Converse and Vans. That's it. So my shoes had to be bright as heck. My outfit dark as heck.
Yeah.
And then bright sunglasses and the long swoopy hair.
I don't even know when I broke out of the polo shirt phase.
I don't either. I feel like it just, like, happened.
Yeah,
like,
maybe
just
like my
day.
Senior year.
Yeah.
But I was still wearing polo shirts, I think. But then I started wearing more like T-shirts, and I was dressing more how I dress now. And I get it. I don't really have a sense of style.
Yeah.
But I love the way I dress now.
I have the pop punk dad style.
Yeah.
Like, I wear shorts constantly. Even in the winter, I was wearing shorts.
Right.
I don't think I put on a single pair of pants this year or last year. Maybe for, like, special events. But there was some point in time where I think we just decided, like, yeah, this is what I'm going to wear forever.
This is it?
Forever. I have khaki shorts. I have darker khaki shorts. I have black shorts and band tees.
I did the snapback every day for like 5 years until recently.
Yeah.
Until I grew my hair out and then my hat didn't fit my head anymore.
I
and then when I cut my hair, I was like, I can wear a hat now.
But you don't.
I just feel weird wearing a hat.
See, I
haven't worn a hat for like 2 years.
I never wore hats. I don't know if you remember. Like, I wore beanies in high school.
Yeah.
And then I never wore hats until I started working where I work now. And we have to wear hats every day. And
so now you just wear hats?
Now, if I leave the house without a hat, I feel like I forgot something all day.
You feel naked.
I was like that with my Apple Watch for a long time. No Apple Watch.
You have an Apple Watch?
I have 2. And I'm not allowed to wear them at work, so I don't wear them anymore.
Dang.
Yeah, it's okay though. But one, there was a lot of cringe, a lot of weird things that we did in our adolescent days. But we're not the youngest generation anymore.
Right.
There's a generation or 2 or 3 behind us now.
Just one.
I don't know how
Just
it
one
works.
generation.
How does it work? What's the generation below us?
So Gen Z.
Gen Z.
And then we're millennials.
We're millennials.
And then, like, my dad and mom are Gen X. And then, and then your dad is a baby boomer.
Is he?
I don't know. I just know your dad is, like, significantly older than my parents.
Yeah.
So maybe he's still Gen X.
I don't know. Do you want me to call him?
Yeah. What are you?
What? I know when he was born.
What year?
In the 60s.
He's probably a baby boomer.
Yeah, probably. And that's okay.
I'm going to look it up. Well, but it is okay.
It's totally
baby
fine.
Boomer years. 1946 to 1964.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
So your dad's a Gen X?
I guess so. Both my parents.
Gen X years. 1965 to 1981.
Yeah, both my parents.
Dang.
Yeah, you got out of that one, Mom and Dad.
Dang. So that means if you were born in 1982, you're still a millennial.
Yeah.
Or a Gen X 2.0.
Whatever they call it. They have to add little caveats to everything,
yeah,
right?
Just like, I'm not a millennial.
No, we're millennial as fuck, dude. Like,
no, that's what, like, people born in 1982.
Yeah, I'm not a millennial. Freaking.
That would make them like 40.
Because like when did the millennial age group end? Like was it like 99, like 95, something like that? You just had it up. I figured you'd
look at that up too.
We should have did a little more research on this, but I feel like we just came up with this idea randomly.
Millennial years. 1981. Oh, okay. That doesn't line up to the other ones. 1981 to 1996.
Sweet. So yeah, we're on the end trail of millennial there. Right? Kind of in the middle, I guess.
The silent generation.
Oh no.
1925 to 1945.
They forgot how to talk.
The Great Depression, the Dust Below, World War II. Oh yeah. Dust Bowl.
The Dust Below.
The Dust Below of the cowboy generation.
Oh no more cowboys.
In 1946.
We're gonna make a movie now called The Dust Below, and it's just Juan doing his cowboy voice.
All right, Gen X, baby boomers, 1946 to 1963. Gen X, 1964 to 1978. Millennials or Gen Y?
I don't like that.
Excuse me, dude?
I love you, Gen A.
1979 to 1995.
Oh, sorry, you were talking.
Gen A. I was
Gen
listening. Y. Oh, dude, it's naming like a bunch of like...
What kind of events have we lived through?
Dude, yeah, that's what it's okay. So silent generation lived through the Great Depression, the Dust Below.
I feel like we're living through the Great Depression right
World
now.
War II.
But that's just because I listen to a lot of My Chemical Romance.
Baby boomers lived through Vietnam.
Dang.
Woodstock.
Sick.
Civil rights movement.
Dope.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Not dope.
Watergate. And space exploration.
I love space exploration.
Gen X lived through the fall of the Berlin Wall.
Tear down that wall.
The Challenger disaster.
Such a crazy thing.
AIDS. MTV.
Oh man, those are on the list right next to each other.
That's.
Hey, you survived MTV.
That's why I put some emphasis on it. I was like, what?
I like that there's a shit ton of like really bad things, like really memorable things.
And then it's MTV.
I hope ours says the death of MTV.
Iranian hostage crisis.
Yeah, dude, look at this. Why is MTV on this list?
And Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Okay, millennials.
That's us.
9/11.
That was horrible. I remember that.
The Columbine.
I kind of remember that.
Google.
Yeah, no, I remember Google.
Social media.
Yep, that's a thing.
Video games.
That's also a thing we talked about last week. If you haven't listened to that episode, go back and listen to it.
Video games has always been a thing, though.
Kind of.
Y2K?
Yeah, do you remember Y2K?
No.
No?
No.
I just remember everyone making a big deal about it, and then nothing happened.
I don't know what that is.
When we went from 99 to 2000?
That's what it's called? Y2K?
Yeah.
Okay.
And everyone thought the world was going to end? You don't remember this?
Yeah.
Should we start looking up apocalyptic theories and conspiracy theories and stuff sometime?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Not right this second. We'll do it sometime.
Gen Z.
What did
1996 to 2010.
What have they gotten into?
The Great Recession.
We did that. They don't remember
2008,
that.
right?
Yeah, they don't remember that. We remember that.
ISIS.
We remember that.
Yeah, but we remember that, but it affected Gen X.
Okay.
So shouldn't that be in... Don't you think that should be in the Gen X category,
I don't know, dude.
ISIS.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy Hook.
Yep.
Don't know what that is either.
You don't know what that is? You don't know Sandy Hook?
No.
We'll talk about it later.
Marriage equality.
Yeah. Good for them.
Hell yeah, brother.
Marry who you want. Fuck it.
The first black president.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Barack.
And the rise of populism.
I don't even know what that is. Look that up now. We're going down a rabbit hole.
What is the rise of populism?
What is populism?
What is the rise of populism?
I was going to make a really deep cut joke to a musical, but I don't think you or most of our listeners would get it. So
Go for it.
I'm not going to make it. Populism, I just think of Wicked.
And despite an increase in economic inequality, a decline in social mobility today, those who are left behind seem to care more about immigration and civil rights than they do about, don't know that word, and sometimes support policies that run counter to their economic interests.
I don't feel like I'm learning what populism is. Also, I have to point out the amount of times we read stuff on this podcast, we're not getting any better at it.
No.
So now I'm just questioning, how's our reading level?
Pretty bad, dude.
We did go to school in Arizona, ranked like the last state in all the education
Populism is the rise of new political movements.
Okay. There's a lot of those.
Sure.
We're not going to really get into those because I don't think we need to.
I don't think I'm bad at reading, dude. I think I just can't fucking see the tiny ass words on my phone.
Do we need to start?
I gotta start
enlarging the text,
having the huge fucking.
I think we've talked about this before too, about how I was playing a video game. I think it was the Hogwarts Legacy game, and I had to make the text larger because I couldn't read it from across the room.
Yeah, dude, it's getting pretty bad. But it's like, I got my eyes did. But it's not helping with the smaller words.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just because we're getting old.
What?
That we can't see.
Right.
You getting your eyes fixed?
Has nothing to do with me not being able to see the words?
Yep. I think it's our phones.
Got it.
You know what I mean? It's just our phones. You know how, like, when you see, like, grandparents or something and they do this whole like back and forth thing with their phones,
find the perfect spot.
That's gonna be us in like 6 months.
Yeah, but I also don't want to be on the podcast like this. You know,
so just make your text bigger then, bud. It's really easy. If you want, I can walk you through it.
This is perfect right
That's
here.
Good. Your face is only kind of hidden.
Let's find something to read. Why is populism on the rise?
We don't need to read about it anymore. We don't need to get into politics.
Over recent years, there has been much talk about the rise of populism. But what's the evidence? What is it? And if it's true, is it necessarily troubling? We asked Jan Kubik, professor of political science, to unpick developments. Perhaps we should start with the definition of populism.
That's all I need.
Well, there's no consensus definition of populism. Then it seems to be an ideology that divides society into a fight between the people and the elites.
Yeah. Like
how
Halo.
Much better did I read that, dude?
Way better.
Oh my god!
So if you go to your settings and then go to general and accessibility, you can turn the text.
My ass. Okay. I know how to read.
Listeners. I never said we didn't know how to read.
I know.
I implied that it feels like it sometimes.
But I had to prove. I'm not just making up excuses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Just holding your phone 5 centimeters from your nose.
Right. Perfect.
But we're getting there, Juan. We're getting there. You're counting down to 31.
I was about to say, so are you, but...
No, I'm counting up from 31.
You're counting up from 31.
Yeah.
Get it. I get it.
You got any big plans for your 31st? I know it's like a couple months away now, but... Well, it's like a month away.
I don't think so. My 31st, I actually have...
it's your golden birthday.
Is it 31 on 30? Oh my God.
You got to go hard, bud.
So I'm going to have to celebrate before my actual birthday?
No.
But I have karate on my birthday. And it's like that's the last night of this when we like hand out the belts and stuff.
So it's important.
I can't really miss that.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
But then on the 1st, Maria and I are flying out to Mexico.
Mexico, nice.
For a week.
So we're gonna celebrate on like the 29th.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have that weekend off. I'm pretty
I'll
sure.
get it off.
Fucking better.
Yeah, dude. And I'm gonna make you something gold. It will be fake gold, but I'm going to make you something gold.
But father, I want a golden egg.
It's going to be a dumb...
I want it, and I want it now.
It's going to be a little poop emoji, but it's going to be gold.
I have to hold this up, dude.
I'm so sorry. I have a feeling next time I come over to do the podcast, you're going to have the mic stand swapped, so I have to hold it. I'm like, I don't know. They're both broken now.
It's too much work.
But one of the reasons that I figured it would be fun to talk about millennial stuff and the things that we've gone through. I found this little found this article on a specific website that we kind of love. And by love, I mean hate.
Right. Okay. I'm following.
Are you following? Do you know what website?
We're not going to say.
But you know the one.
You guys got to say.
You know the one. But this has a list
iykyk.
This has a list of millennial sayings that we need to stop using.
Millennial sayings.
Yeah, we're millennials.
Okay, so before you get into that, I feel like a lot of the millennial lingo was derived off of the Gen X lingo, and we still use a lot of that lingo today.
Yeah.
You know, like sick.
I use that one a lot.
Dope. Dog.
Those are all great.
Homie. Home slice. Home skillet.
Tubular? No, we've never said that.
Okay. So let's get into this article of
I have like all these different millennial slang from like the 2000s and everything.
Yeah.
The worst part is every time I click on this list, it changes to a different one. But I have the best of 2000 slang, and then I also have millennial words that we need to stop using.
Okay, which one are you going to do first?
We're going to start with millennial words we need to stop using.
Okay.
And we're going to determine if we agree with this list, disagree with the list.
Okay.
But we need to state reasonable arguments for our case. So we need to defend our case.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff I probably don't even say. So.
Yeah, true. So it'll be easy.
Right.
But the first one is doggo. You're a cat person.
Yeah.
So I don't think you have a problem with doggo.
I never say doggo.
I think I've said doggo once and I don't like it. It just doesn't work for me.
Every time I see a dog, I say doggy.
Anytime I see a dog, I go, oh my gosh, look at that pup. Even
doggy.
if it's an old dog, it's a pup, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So doggo, yeah, we can stop using it.
Stop using it. Just say dog.
Also, the picture on here is a nice little corgi, and I just love him so much. Cute. That is a doggo.
That is a doggo.
In this photo.
I get it.
But also, we can stop.
Yeah.
We can stop.
There's other ways you could say doggo.
So the next millennial saying / word, because there's sayings in here as well, is I did a thing.
Ugh.
So, like, I did a thing.
I've used it a couple times.
I can't tell you if I've used it, and if I do, I don't remember.
I have. Like, when I used to post on Instagram all the time, like, selfies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So I did a thing.
I did a thing. I did a thing.
But most of the time, people put this in front of something really, like, boring. Like, mundane. Like a haircut.
Yeah.
Or, like... I painted the walls in my apartment.
I did a thing.
So I did a thing, and it's like, oh, you're wearing a dress of a different color.
Your hair is purple.
Oh, so I did a thing. Oh, you bought a new TV. Like, you had a baby.
But like yeah, I did a thing.
Yeah. So should we continue to use that saying, or should we scrap it? And we are speaking for all the millennials, so you have to listen to us. You have to follow what we say. Every millennial in the world follows us.
To be honest,
TBH.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind it.
No?
I don't hate it.
I feel like it could be fun from time to time, but like start using it for like really important things.
Yeah. I
like,
did a thing.
And
I peed in the toilet.
We don't need that. We don't need that. We need more like, I did a thing, like, oh, I quit my job and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Something exciting.
Make it exciting. Make me want to know the thing you did.
Yeah. Did a thing.
The next one on the list is funsies. You know, like, oh, we just did for funsies.
That's okay too.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's an interesting word. I think I use it ironically more than I do non-ironically.
Yeah, I use it for funsies.
It's just for funsies. Like, why did you do this? No, just for funsies.
Nothing wrong with funsies, dude.
Right. So the case for that is like, just use it for funsies.
Yeah. Just use funsies for funsies.
Yeah, dude, no problems. No problems here. How about adulting?
Mm.
I've probably used this before when I was younger, but I think we're at the point now where everything we do is adulting. Can we start using kidding? But like, that's already a thing. You know what I mean? Like, if I sit around and I start my day with like a bowl of fruity cereal and play video games,
#kidding,
or watch cartoons,
kid-ing.
Yeah, can that be a thing? But now I'm just called lazy if I do that. But yeah, like, adulting was like such a big thing. Like, when we're getting out of high school, like fresh 18, like, oh my God, look, we got an apartment. We did a lot of adulting. Hey, I did a thing. We got our first apartment. So much adulting.
Yeah, I feel like that one should be dropped.
I think we got to let it go.
Let it go.
We're all in our 30s or above, or about to be 30.
1996.
We're getting close to 30, at 30, above 30, almost 40.
You're an adult.
We're an adult. All of us.
Stop hashtagging adulting.
It's not adulting if it's just part of your daily life.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say like, oh, I went to work today. Adulting. Like, no shit.
Did I say I did a thing when I bought a house? I feel like I did that.
Are you going to look it up right now?
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep going on the list?
Yeah, what's the next one?
Basic.
Wait, I said... Oh, no. I said officially a homeowner.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure... I don't know why that popped in my head, but I was like, did I say I did a thing?
Yeah, because when you got your house, you were just like... You didn't even look, dude. You just like walked around one day and you're like, I want that house. And then you had the house. You didn't work...
Yeah.
You didn't like think about it. You had no planning.
Yeah.
You didn't just do it.
Right.
Right. That's why you didn't write it.
#adulting.
But yeah, basic. So everyone knows about this phrase. Mm-hmm. Like, oh man, that's so basic. But like, I feel like basic can be funny in the right context, but it also can be kind of insulting.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like basic has already been replaced with other words, like mid. We're gonna get into that later. We'll get into like the new slang later.
That's mid. I saw a thing that said it was a drawing of the Pink Panther, and like whoever he's in love with. I don't know the characters, but didn't want him or something, and he said that Panthussy probably mid though. The Panthussy, dude.
Oh my God. I can't with that. We'll get into the new slang later because then we'll really sound like get off my lawn kind of old.
Yeah, so we're talking about old new slang today.
Maybe.
Okay.
Possibly.
No, we should.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna.
So for basic, I think as of right now, the one person who gets away with using basic a lot is Bo Burnham. In his one song, the Instagram song,
right?
So white woman's Instagram.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if he says the word basic in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He just makes sure everyone knows what it looks like to be basic.
I think basic is okay. You just gotta use it correctly.
Yeah, but also like we also said, that word's kind of been replaced. So I think it's just kind of out now.
So it's already out?
I think it might be.
Never.
We'll
keep it alive.
Yeah, stop acting so basic.
So basic.
Next on the list is saying America instead of America.
Just stop. Just stop.
That meme's been beaten to death.
Yeah.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Coming again to say the mother day America. Fuck yeah. If you haven't seen Team America though, watch it. It's so stupid. It's so good.
Was that the picture that's on there?
No. Oh. It should have been. Yeah, we're done. We're done with
that.
We're done with it. Just say America. There's no real case for this, you know? We're just over it. It's been done too much. The next one is saying, it says here it's in the same boat as doggo, but it's referring to your pets as my fur babies. Have you ever called Echo your fur baby?
No. I call her my baby. She's like a part of my family.
Oh, these are my fur babies.
But I've never said fur babies.
Me neither, because I'm not really a pet person right now. And I say right now just because of the current living situation / work situation. I don't do pets because I am gone from home for like 13 hours a day, and that just seems mean to a pet. Right. So I ain't got no fur babies.
Right.
I ain't gonna have no fur babies. And if I ever have a dog or a cat, I ain't gonna call him my fur baby.
Yeah.
It's my dog or my cat.
My dog or my cat.
Some people look at their pets like you look at Echo. Just with all the admiration. You have this photo on set with just how much you love your cat. It's not your baby.
Queen Echo.
Queen Echo. The next one on the list is...
I love her so much. Hang on. I love Echo so much. We gave her a full name.
Oh, yeah? What's her name?
Ecolandia Valenzuela.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's her full name.
Next on the list is I can't even.
Can't even.
I feel like I use this sometimes by accident because it's similar to how new slang is for me, where I started using it to be funny.
Yeah.
And then it just stuck in my brain.
Right.
So I'll say things like, I can't even think of anything, but I'll just not finish the words, you know? I can't even, you know?
Yeah.
So I think I don't use it on purpose.
Yeah, I can't even.
I can't even.
I think we can keep.
I think it's borderline. Like we can keep it, but
it gets annoying though.
It's the way that it's described here is it's often used in reference to not being able to handle a very minor inconvenience. So like trying to handle like getting a paper cut or getting jury duty.
Even.
Gosh, I can't even.
Oh my God, I can't even.
So I think the way we talk about it, the way we use it sometimes, totally different than what this list is implying.
Right.
So I think we can use it. You guys can't.
Right.
The last one on this list is feels or in my feels.
Feels. No.
You think we should get rid of it?
Yeah.
For me,
just say how you're feeling, dude.
The one time that I heard anyone say like, I'm just really in my feels, it felt really childish to me. It felt like they didn't know how to express their feelings.
Yeah.
/ we're making it up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Doesn't sound real.
Some people can get away with it.
If you're really in your feels.
I feel like if you use it ironically though, where you're like, hey, what's with all this sad music you listen to? I'm like, I'm just really in my feels. You know, like.
Yeah, but if you're actually sad, don't say in your feels, dude. Yeah. It sounds fake. Like you're crying wolf. You know?
Yeah.
Don't cry wolf. Because nobody gonna come get you. You know what I mean?
Definitely not us. So moving on from our slang, millennial sayings, I have a list of the new slang that's trending online.
Same website?
Different website. This is from dictionary.com.
Sweet.
We like dictionary.com.
What's up, Webster?
I've used this website since I was a middle schooler.
What's up, Merriam-Webster?
Merriam-Webster's dictionary describes... Who's Merriam-Webster?
Is she hot, though?
Is she hot? I think they're dudes.
Mariam?
Marion?
Yeah. It's two names?
Yeah.
Marion
- Webster.
Webster.
Like two people wrote the dictionary.
I thought it was Merriam-Webster.
No. Do I need to pull up the dictionary for you?
No, it's okay.
Sweet. So I want to get into these new slang words to see if we know what they mean and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I have the luxury of like working with
younger
people. So like my job hires all the way down to 16.
Uh-huh.
So I hear these words a lot.
Really?
You don't, right?
Yeah, no.
At least you don't know.
Well, the youngest people working at my place of work is
you
18.
Oh, sorry.
But I am pretty young compared to like everyone else.
Yeah. And that's just because of the type of job that
But
you
it's
do.
weird because I used to be the youngest.
Yeah.
Literally. And then like I'm at a point where like I'm as old. I'm like in the category of everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm the old guy that works there who's been there for fucking ever.
Yeah. I'm that too.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one on this list is Riz.
Oh, nice.
So, do you know what Riz means? I think we all kind of understand this one, right?
Riz, I came across the word Riz recently.
Recently.
That
was so stupid. I'm sorry. Cut it out.
A couple months ago, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like having game.
Yeah.
Like being a ladies' man.
Yeah, so like this says Riz is a slang term for skill in charming or seducing a potential romantic partner.
Yeah.
It's commonly applied in the context of men pursuing women, but not always. It's typically used in the same exact way as the older slang term game.
Game. You got game. Did I say game?
I don't remember. But we definitely have used the word game before. Like that's from before our time even.
Yeah.
But it's really cool because it seems like this breaks it down. So like Riz is thought to be the shortening of charisma, which is notable because unlike the vast majority of slang terms that are formed by shortening an existing word, it comes from the sound in the middle of the word, not the beginning or the end.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Riz, charisma. Because charisma is all about how you speak and how you talk to people and get along with them, you know? Have you heard anyone use this in person?
No.
Me neither. Except for when the young kids at work are teaching us old farts what it means. The next one, you actually said this a second ago.
Hit him with that Riz.
Is the dash ussy. So this is exactly what you think it is, and it's extracted from the word, you know.
Penthussy.
So it gets added to other words like robussy, meaning robot. You know, I'm not gonna say the
robot.
Word. But on social media, the dash ussy is also used more generally and non-sexually, and it refers to objects with holes in them. Calling a calzone a pizza-sy. I hate that so much.
Pizza-sy?
Yeah, but I've heard people use this in public and in person, and people I know, like,
yeah,
this one seems to be thrown around a lot. But it says this is a so-called ussification of every imaginable word on social media represents an interesting trend in slang formation. So it's combining words, which doesn't happen typically with slang.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Have you ever used this one? You just did.
As a joke.
Yeah, I've never done it. So, you know, maybe we'll think about something later.
I'm trying to think of what would be an ussy, dude.
I have one that
Skeleton ussy, dude.
I have one I really want to talk about. This one on this list I have heard before. Which is quiet quitting. Have you heard of this one?
No.
So quiet quitting doesn't refer to literally quitting your job, but instead to the practice of reducing the amount of effort you devote to your job, such as avoiding any tasks not explicitly stated in the job description.
So not going above and beyond.
Right. Like doing the bare minimum.
Got it.
Or less than.
Got it.
So remember, what is this? At the same recent ADS meeting. So there's some meeting about the dictionaries. Members voted quiet quitting as the slang term most likely to succeed. So it's one that's really taken off. I've seen this one all over TikTok before about people quiet quitting, not only their jobs, but like other things.
Just sounds like everybody that I work with.
They just kind of skate by.
They just do it.
They're just there for a paycheck.
Yeah.
But quiet quitting also has been like you're slowing down, and then you just stop going.
Pumping the brakes.
A lot of people lately are just not giving 2-week notices at jobs.
They're just quitting.
Yeah, because
that's becoming the normal.
Yeah,
I think.
And it goes back to like the whole like, if a job fired you, they wouldn't give you a 2-week notice. So do they really need the 2 weeks? You know what I mean?
Is that your mentality or the mentality of
the mentality of the people that I've been seeing on the interwebs?
People have been becoming more and more unprofessional throughout the years. I just feel like it's become less needed. And
see, for me, I feel like I see that same thing, where it's just less professional, because after 2020, things got kind of desperate for jobs.
But also, like, the younger people nowadays are, like, so, what's the right word? Entitled?
I guess.
Entitled to, like,
their freedom, their person, they want to be who they want to be. They want to be their person.
Sure.
They want to be the best version of themselves.
Right.
And sometimes jobs
want to have that riz.
The riz.
That riz.
But like, have you ever quit a job without a 2-week notice?
Nope.
I have. You know how good it felt?
How good did it feel?
So I was working at a call center. We're doing customer service over the phone. And I got this job that I really wanted.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good job in hindsight, but I really wanted it at the time. They called and left a voicemail while I was working. And in the 5 to 7 seconds between calls at the call center, I looked at the message. And I was like, I don't know this number. And then I looked at my emails. And then I took a call. And then I read the email afterwards and listened to the voicemail in between another call. And it said, yeah, we want to hire you. Want to bring you on. So I stopped. I just hung up the phone. Or no, I had a customer on hold and I just left him on hold.
Did you? And
I left because that job drained me mentally. Like, it destroyed me. We were living together at the time. That job killed me. And it's funny because you brought up the story about how me and Killian both quit our jobs at the same time. That was the job that I quit.
Yeah.
But I had another job lined up. But yeah, dude, I've quit a couple jobs without 2-week notices before.
Yeah.
Just 2.
I've only quit at one job.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess like before we talked about Vector, the fucking scam ass place. I did not give a 2-week notice. But like the majority of my jobs,
you just kept the knives and ran.
Yeah. No, I didn't get no knives.
I know.
But I've only quit from one job, and the rest of them I've been fired from.
Wow, what a great employee!
Yeah,
you're setting a great example.
Yeah, but look who's had a job for 11 years, the same job.
I only remember the one job you got fired from because you got a flat tire.
Yeah. Did you quit already that job?
No,
when
I was there way after everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I got fired because I got a flat tire and our fucking manager was an idiot.
Yeah.
Such a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You know who you are, you motherfucker.
He doesn't listen to our podcast.
Fucking. You fucking panthussy, dude.
So the next one is adding verse to the end of things.
Verse?
So like the Twitterverse, the Potterverse, the Metaverse.
Yeah.
So I really feel like I want to say like I feel like this started because of the MCU. Yeah. I feel like it definitely started because of that. No one talked about the verses before the MCU.
Well, everybody wants everything to connect.
It doesn't have to connect.
Don't have to.
I'm mainly talking to the Metaverse.
But here's the thing is like all the universes, they're so many people want it, they're making it happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, Come on. Like,
Just
we don't
let it
gotta
be.
have Pixar and have every single movie connect.
Yeah,
right?
but have you ever watched that video where the guy connects all the Pixar movies?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's really cool.
It is really cool, but it's like it don't need to happen, you know?
Right.
Like the old Marvel movies don't gotta connect to the new Marvel movies.
But now they're figuring it out.
But they are. They're
figuring it out.
It's gonna be a thing.
It's fine, whatever.
The BJ in the Morning verse.
We're gonna start it. All right, so there's a bunch more on this list, but I felt like we had to do this quiz that's on dictionary.com.
Okay.
For the slang words.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read you the question.
Right.
And give you the multiple choice answers.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to pick the right one.
Okay.
So the word riz refers to a man's ability to make money, attract women, lift weights. That's it.
Attract women.
Boom. Next question. True or false? Okay, true or false? Quiet quitting involves quitting a job and looking for a new one without telling anyone. That's how I would quit jobs.
No.
False?
False.
Correct. This one has one that we did not go over right now.
Okay.
So we're flying by the seat of our pants right now.
Oh, shoot.
If you tell someone to touch grass, you want them to smoke marijuana, become vegan, or go outside.
Touch grass?
Yeah.
Smoke marijuana.
Become vegan. Or go outside.
Go outside?
Correct.
Is it really?
Yep.
Nice.
Fans of Spider-Man may use the combiner -verse in the word Spider-Verse to refer to the fictional world of Spider-Man, Spider-Man's backstory, or Spider-Man's villains.
The fictional world of Spider-Man.
You nailed it. Number 5. You ready? True or false?
Okay.
The term mentee B is short for mental breakdown. Mentee B.
Yes.
You nailed it. Mentee B.
We didn't go over
slang.
that.
You know, there was some that we didn't go over in the quiz. Mentee B, though?
Mentee B. Just having a mentee B. Stop.
Oh, wow. The skull emoji is often used to mean that someone is crying, disgusted, or laughing.
Laughing.
It sounds right. I don't know. What is a nepo baby? Is it a person who has a dead parent, a famous parent, or a parent from Nepal?
Nepo baby?
Nepo baby.
Say the answers again.
Dead, famous, from Nepal.
Famous.
We got a 7 out of 7.
Did we?
Yeah, and by we, I mean you. I just read the questions and put what you said.
Heck yeah.
Great job. We understand slang.
Nepo baby.
Nepo baby. I've never heard that before. But that would suck, dude. Like, do you think that... Actually, I get it. If someone has famous parents, they just get whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
Nepo babies.
What does Nepo even stand for?
Nepotism.
Give me that Riz.
Give you the Riz.
Give me the Riz.
What Riz?
Give me the Riz.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Show me the Riz.
I don't have any of that.
Show me your Riz.
You know I don't have Riz. I don't need Riz.
Dude, you got plenty of Riz, dude.
But yeah, those are our slang terms for this episode.
Wow.
Do you feel like we've ventured from all the way back in 2008 all the way to today?
Yeah, we took a trip,
We
dude.
took a big old trip.
We got on that bus and we just started driving. And we never got off.
We never got off.
We didn't pull the cord.
Do they still have cords?
I don't even know.
I haven't been on a bus since like 2010.
I think they have like a little touch thing.
Beep. Beep. Just the whole bus just
just stops immediately. Yeah, when I used to ride the bus, it had a little cord.
Yeah.
And then if you missed your stop, you're like, fuck.
And then you got to hit the cord and they're going to be like...
Then they don't stop for 4.5 miles.
Like, oh, you got to pay now. It's like when you open an emergency exit on an airplane, they charge you with like taking you to jail.
Right.
It's the same vibe. That's the sound it makes when you open the emergency exit on a plane. I wouldn't know. I've never done that before.
That's funny.
But Juan, do you have any other slang words just rattling around in your brain that we might not have gone over today?
I
think.
Well, I said it earlier. iykyk.
Is it like
iykyk?
I'm yawning.
YK.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, iykyk.
I think that's only a texting thing, right? Have you ever? I don't think anyone's ever.
I can't even say.
Oh,
it.
You know another one? Calling everyone bestie.
Bestie. Everyone's a best. Everyone's besties.
You're just taking away from your actual bestie at that point.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to be called someone's bestie when you didn't think that you were.
Yeah. What about slay?
Slay?
Slay.
I feel like that one's an older one.
Yeah.
But like, get it.
They're bringing it back.
Yeah. Or like, it's like flex. You know, like I still hear flex a lot.
Yeah.
Do you remember, there's another one I just read on the list, clapback. That was a big one. But I feel like I still hear like some of those old ones. Oh, look.
Clapback. Look at that.
Flex. No idea.
Chuggy.
Chugi. Never heard of it. Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, that was an old one too. Ghosted. We know that one.
Old.
That one's an older one. High key. And low key. Vibe.
That's a vibe, dude.
See, I still hear a lot of these.
Yeah.
A lot of these are sticking around for a little longer. They're sus. Sus is on here. I hear that one's still. Squad. Glow up. I haven't heard that one in a while, but I feel like it still is out there. T.
Yep, spell that T. Spell the T.
Skirt.
That said squirt.
Says skirt. Damn Gina. I don't know that one. I was from Martin Lawrence's show back in the day. Shook. Still hear that one from time to time.
Keep going. Rapid fire.
Salty. Woke.
Whoa.
Mood. Bye, Felicia. Receipts. Beat.
Who got that beat? Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? And we never want to leave.
No cap.
Not lying.
Swerve. Just avoiding a situation.
Yeah.
On fleek. That one's an old one.
Looking good.
TBH. We said that one earlier.
To be honest.
Slaps. I say that one a lot, and I started it ironically, and now I use it all the time. That just slaps. Slay. There it is.
Red.
I don't know.
Just keep going. Rapid fire.
I'm trying. Clock.
What? Rapid fire. Keep going.
Realness.
Don't care.
Dead.
I'm so dead.
Shade. Throwing shade.
Yep.
Yeah. Bay. You my bay. Snatched.
I thought you were bay.
It turns out you're just fam. Gag. Oh, there's basic. Yes. Goat. All the time. That one's still used all the time. Extra. Still, I hear it all the time. Gucci. It's all Gucci. Keep it 100. 100. Lit. That's lit, fam.
Yeah.
No, this is lit.
No,
that's not lit. This is lit.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.